And in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the tragic royalty playing cards. Now this is a deck that the ink on some of the cards is quite special, meaning you get this certain kind of colour which you'll get inside the deck. This was printed by USPCC. It's an amazing little deck of cards. I recommend picking it up, and you can pick up one of these little UV black lights which I'm using. It's just a little USB kind of colour one here, which I recommend. I'll show you those. Okay guys, so this is the tragic royalty playing cards. Now I want to quickly say that if you're wanting to actually make the ink work on this to see the kind of different style, you can get one of these kind of laser pens. So it kind of features, say for example, it features the actual light that works on this deck. So for example, if I did turn one of the lights off, you can see it clearer. You can see it's a blue or black light. It comes with a torch and a laser. I'll try and link it in the description, but it may sell out. And I picked this up for like £2, so really was definitely worth it. So let's have a look at the tuck case. Now as you can see, it features, just says bicycle on the top. It has trusted since 1885 there. It has tragic royalty playing cards, and it has cards glow under black light. On the other side it has air cushion finish. And then as you can see, it has International Playing Card Company Limited, manufactured in the USA. There you go. And it's a bicycle deck as well. And some copyright information here. It was printed in 2008 as well. The back reveals a basically a barcode, and then you can actually see some of the royalty being revealed with the bicycle brand there, with the bicycle black seal. So this whole deck is quite an interesting colour, and this continues the whole way through the actual deck. Cards you receive, first of all, you receive these two advertisement cards, which you probably recognise from the older bicycle decks. It's just kind of an advertisement for their cards in their printing company as well, and you can print one deck for $19.99. The back design features this absolutely amazing design. It has a grey face on the back and on the front. You can see it features the bicycle design with this interesting design there. I'll show you what it looks like under the light. So what I'll do is I'll turn the studio lights off. Okay, and as you guys can see nothing, nor can I. But if I get the light, let me get this to focus for you guys. And then there you go. So the actual UV light is creating this design. You can see to normal, if I switch the light back on, which I can't even find, you can see red. The difference there. This also continues the whole way through. Just wanted to give you an example as well, just in case you guys wanted to see. So you can see this goes across the board for the cards. This, for example, is the Ace of Diamonds. Now don't get me wrong, this is not just the only place that this shows. I'll give you an example as well. This is literally a really small and short deck review just to show you. Some of the cards I will show you, for example, like now, it won't actually work on certain cards. So for example, the Jokers, it won't actually work, which is quite interesting. But then if you move on to, say for example, the black cards, it doesn't work at all. So for the Ace of Spades, we'll go on in that minute. But the black cards, it doesn't work at all for. It's some reason, for example, the royalty, yes. The royalty, it does. As you can see, the royalty, it works perfectly. Zoom that out a little bit so you guys can see, but it's just the royalty, it works perfectly for, as you can see, but black cards it doesn't. Okay, we'll move on to the additional royalty. You can see the red cards, they come off as like this orangey colour the whole way through. So to normal, what you'd see without this light is that. Then with this light you see this unique design. Obviously it's not going to be super clear because my camera is trying to record a light that it can't see, so this is quite unique for the camera to do. Black cards feature nothing, and then the royalty and then the red cards feature this interesting colour. For the Jokers, you receive a standard Joker and a guarantee. The colour for the face is an off-white grey colour, and this continues the whole way through the deck. The Ace of Spades features Bicycle 808 and it has the US playing card company with an actual spider next to the ace with a cobweb in between the ace. The royalty for this deck is what's quite important. You can see the whole way through, it's a very interesting design. The whole way through this deck, you can have a look there. Really cool royalty. Really stand out. This deck, it's a really good old classic deck. The royalty looks good, but obviously even when you get the pips, for example, the pips for the deck as well, obviously it's grey colour, so the red really looks quite interesting. It looks a bit different, but obviously this deck's meant to be more of like a kind of a trick to show under the UV light. So say for example you've got, let's find a red card in this pile. Okay, here we go. This is more of a kind of a trick deck, kind of. It's quite a cool like kind of feature, especially when it's like cheap as anything, and when you can pick this up and it kind of has that effect there. Like, how cool is that? It's really unique and it stands out incredibly well. UV light wise, you can see that this deck looks absolutely amazing under UV light. It really pops. The colouring of this deck is stunning. You may not be able to really see, and it may be a bit blurry because my camera's trying to focus, but how awesome does this look under the black light, even though the light is blue. It's so cool. Just look at that, it looks absolutely stunning. Obviously it's an air cushion finish, so for handling wise, it will dribble well and it will spring amazingly as well. And it has that intricate design, as you can see, like the back design looks absolutely incredible. So you get that kind of unique kind of pattern to this deck. Even for example, just doing, say for example, a double lift, you can actually really, if you could do this like in a club and you could possibly have like a red card underneath, you could do some awesome effects, like start off with a black card and then reveal that you've made it like really glow in the dark. I did take this to this gig that my friend was playing at, and the UV light made it a lot better, but obviously they had big like kind of big pipes of UV light beams, and I only have a little torch. But all around, this is the deck. It's an air cushion finish. It's an absolutely stunning deck of cards. Very cheap. And also, if you guys wanted to pick this up, I'll be quick because the contest ends today, and the results will be during the week. I'll do a little video saying the results. If you want to win this deck, I will be giving it away. So if you want to win that, then make sure all you've got to do is comment down below, comment in the actual giveaway, which will be linked in the description. So make sure if you want to win this, then I'll pick it up straight away, because it's literally only got hours left and then the contest ends. So you've got a few hours, win it, follow me on Instagram and stuff, all the rules are there. That's been my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then give it a like. If you didn't, give it a like. Click subscribe up there, previous video there, and that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Okay guys.